All right, in this video, we are going to look at a programming example. It says write a class called car. The class should contain three fields named year of type int and make and color of type string. Get and set methods for each field. And then write a class called test car that has a main method, creates to car object, sets the value of all fields in both objects, prints the information contained in all fields of both objects. All right, so first start off with the header, public, oops, close off this comment. Start off with the class header and then the fields. All right, there's three fields. They should be marked private. All right, so year is of type int, so public private int year, and then private make, so and that's string, and then private string color. All right, so there are the fields set up. And then get and set methods for each field. Okay. All right, so public int get year. And return year. Public string get make. Return make. Public string get color, and return color. Don't forget to look at the types of your fields, right? Those are going to be the return types of your get methods. All right, let's compile that, make sure everything's good. All right, everything looks good so far. All right, and then the next thing are the set methods. So public, these are all going to be public void set year. All right, year is an int, so it's going to be int year. And then this dot year equals year. All right, so that will take whatever value comes into this parameter and copy it to this field up here. Right, the this dot year always refers when that's on a variable name, it always is going to refer to the field here. And then public void set make, and make is a string, right? So it's going to be string make for the parameter. And then this dot make equals make. And then finally for the color, public void set color. And this dot color equals color. All right, compile that and just check to see if it's working okay. All right, so that looks pretty good. We have set and get methods. Okay, so that looks good. That's it for car. All right, so next up is test car. Okay, so test car, it should have a main method, so we've got that. It should create two car objects. All right, so car1 equals new car, and car2 equals new car. All right, so that creates two car objects. If we do Control Shift R, we can kind of see what they look like. The year is set to 0 on both of those. Remember, year was of type int, so it gets initialized to 0. However, strings, right, they are not a primitive type, they are reference types, so their values are null. It doesn't set those up. Okay. All right, what do we need next here? This is over in car. All right, so we created two car objects. Set the value of all fields in both objects. Okay, so car1 dot set year 1997. car1 dot set make Ford. car1 dot set color green. Okay. And same thing for car2. So we would use the set methods, car2 dot set year 2019, car2 dot set make, let's go with Maserati, and car2 dot set color, let's go with black. All right, so let's run that. Oh, forgot a semicolon here. All right, compile again. Cannot be applied to the given types. All right, so we've got this error here. It says set color in class car cannot be applied to the given types. That means that this information that I'm trying to pass along, green, it doesn't like it. So if we go back over here and look, I forgot, right, to put in the parameter here. So here there's no parameter, right? There's nothing in parameters. And over here I am trying to give it one piece of information. So that doesn't match. I have one argument here, right, and no parameters here. So I forgot. The problem is I forgot to put string color in there. All right, so that should fix that error. All right, it looks good. And let's run it in Canvas and just double check that everything is getting set up properly. All right. All right, so far so good on that. All right, so now what else do I have left to do here? So sets the values of all fields in both objects and prints the information contained in all of fields of both objects. Okay, so I'm going to add a print statement here, system.out.printf. And here I'm just going to do something really basic and put year and then a blank for an int, and then make, and then blank for a string, and then color and a blank for a string. And then inside here I'll put what I want to put in those blanks, In the first blank, I want to put the year, right? So of car one, so that would be car one dot get year. In blank two, I want to put the make, so that would be car one dot get make. In the third blank, I want to put the color, right? So that would be car one dot get color. All right, let's see if that works. And that looks good. All right, essentially the same exact thing for this one down here. One thing I don't like, it's printing on the same line, right? So we'll just add that. So each piece of information prints on its own line there. All right, and that is it.